Welcome, ancient ones. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, shared, and subscribed. That is sowing seeds to the channel. Endless gratitude to you all. As always, for any information you may need, that will be in the description box below. I've already meditated and prayed over the session. Remember, please take what resonates. If it don't apply, let it fly. If you have ever been abducted or been a contactee for extraterrestrial beings, also known as our star families, this reading is for you. This could have occurred, or this could have happened to you during a pregnancy. This could have happened to you when you were a child or when you were in the fetus. You could have had your first experiences between the ages of 5 and 10. You could have seen a UFO, or what they're now calling a UAP. You could have seen beings in your home. These could have been shadow beings. These could have been short grays. These could have been tall beings. You are now very psychic. You have psychic abilities, and some of you even believe that you could be a hybrid. You could have had your genetics tampered with. Again, this is a very welcoming community. We do not persecute others for their beliefs or things that they have experienced. Everyone's experience is unique to their own. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and try to confirm some things for you. All right? You have a deep connection with the stars now. You're very fascinated. You've come into contact with different beings. You even receive messages and downloads from them. Yeah, look at that. We have soul contractee here. You have agreed to this path. So like I said, 2:02 on the clock. Some of you, this is our star family reaching out, right? You had a soul contract. So that means you signed up to come down here to undergo certain things, certain experiences with your star family. Before you could remember, certain things about yourself and who you were. It used to scare you, but then you started to become more aware and you became relaxed with the idea of it. Tell us more. What else do these ancient divine beings need to know? Yeah, some of you signed up so that your star family could come down here at a certain point in time and spark your spiritual awakening, because the contact could have been very much traumatic for you on your end, as you were highly unaware of that sort of thing ever existing or being a thing. And so it could have even took you by surprise. Tell us more. What else do these ancient divine beings need to know? Ooh, yeah, look at that. Prepare for contact. So with this card coming out, an ET contact is possible at this time. You could even be receiving high-pitched ringing in your ears, electrical disturbances with your TV, with your laptop, your tablet, your phone, so on and so forth. You are someone who has had contact with them throughout your entire upbringing, off and on, throughout periods. Yeah, with hybrid children card out here. Two things with this card. Some of you actually believe that you are hybrid children. Others of you have fathered and mothered hybrid children and have even come into contact with some of them. Yeah, look at that. Some of you here, like I said, it's just your star family with ET spirit guide out here. They're guiding you. Some of you have more than one extraterrestrial guide. Sheesh. Yeah, look at that childhood contact coming out here. Like I said, this could have occurred to you in your childhood. This is not something that's new to your bloodline, though. One of your parents had also had a family connection here. So, it's in your family to be contacted by these beings, to have experiences with them, right? To come in early contact with your star family and really have this experience where they've always just been a part of your life. Some of you definitely have this feeling of having something taken from you. And this is where this hybrid children come in at. You could have felt like you were one of the ones who were abducted and who had their reproductive systems tampered with. And this could have been very traumatic for you. And so I apologize if this is a trigger for you. What other messages? Yeah, with Zeti, wow, the Zeti Reticula out here. You've encountered a being from Zeti Reticula. So we're talking about the short grays, the ones that are conducting the abductions and that are working with the government, the ones that are having a huge karmic cycle and not being able to ascend, and so they're tampering with other beings who are able to ascend. Look, bottom of the deck, abductee. Yeah, some of you were definitely abducted by these little short gray beings and you had contact with them. They're trying to help their species evolve by tampering genetically with other species so that they can keep evolving. With incoming message here, they're trying to tell you something, and this is coming from your spirit guides. This is coming from your celestial, your star family spirit guides here. Some of you feel like that this message could be blocked, almost like you're not receiving it from your crown chakra or your third eye or something of that sort. Yeah, look at this. Aboard craft. You have been recently aboard a UFO or a UAP. This is that energy of being an abductee, being tampered with. Now, the difference between an abductee and a contactee is that abductions are not consensual, whereas contactees, they consent to the experience, right? So like I said, this could have definitely been a bit traumatizing. For someone here, you definitely astral projected onto a craft. It's like you went smack dab right into one. Yeah, you had some type of deep transcendental meditation type experience. Yeah, this could have even been with the Andromeda beings. You could have encountered them at some point. This could even have been someone in their childhood encountering Andromeda beings. What else? Sheesh, yeah, biology, tampering with your genetics, with your DNA. There's a biological element to your experience. So some of you, like I said, could have definitely been one of the ones who had their reproductives tampered with, or who had their genetics tampered with. This could have happened to you in childhood. You could have came down with some type of odd or inexplainable illness, rash, or some type of serious sickness, and then made a recovery, like somehow you just recovered. You could even have strange body markings on your body. They almost look like definitive shapes, like triangles, constellations, certain things of that nature. Tell us more. And it was really because of these Theta Reticuli for some of you, until you realized who your star family was and started waking up. They stopped fucking with you. The Matrix plays games like that. Like, they bank on none of us becoming aware about certain things so that they can keep taking advantage. And now that you're remembering, that's funny, this card popped out. Now that you're remembering, like I said, they're backing off. So yeah, the Zeta Reticuli, they're backing off. They're not really trying to fuck with you like that, because they're like, holy shit, like, you know, they're starting to remember certain things and they're waking up. They're contacting their star family on their own. Aspects of your contact are actually coming to light from your childhood as well. Certain things are being or coming to the forefront of your mind. This could even play out as you being deeply interested in different extraterrestrial documentaries, movies, research. Yeah, look at this. With dream time here, your extraterrestrial dreams have a meaning. Some of you are even dreaming about your encounters or about certain beings. For some of you, it's beings from the Orion constellation. For others of you, it could even be Andromeda. What are the messages? What other messages do we have right now for these ancient divine beings? What do your star families want them to know about their experience? What they want you to know about your experience is two things. You're a multi-dimensional being, so you're perceived beyond more than one dimension. You've been in contact with beings from Venus and beings from Arcturus. For some of you, you're well aware that you are an Arcturian starseed, that you're an Andromedan starseed, that you're an Orion starseed. Others of you realize that you also too have some type of past life where you have been connected to these beings, especially the Zeta Reticuli, where you always had some type of contact throughout your lives. Yeah, these contacts, these experiences have led you to help humanity. So some of you are even channelers yourself because you're a contactee. You have the gift of telepathy and certain other psychic gifts that allows you to gain messages from them. And so now your mission is you're here, you're helping humanity. You're being guided to help others who have these experiences. So you could be someone that's interested in hypnotherapy. You could be interested in past life regression. You could be interested in doing just solely based starseed messages and readings. So you might even have your own channel. Way too many popped out. I'm here to take these, so I will. Yeah. Some of you are Syrian starseeds and you had group experiences with others. They couldn't deny it. They seen a craft with you. You could have been children when this happened. You could have been a young adult. Someone here, something about you living in like a place where there's almost like zero light pollution. And so there's always funny things going on in the skies. And so it's not uncommon for you guys to see certain things. Yeah, you're an experiencer. You had these experiences, like I said, through almost every lifetime you've been in. Because you are a soul contractee, so you signed up to be contacted. Yeah, for some of you, you're connected to Apollonia. Others of you, like I said, you have this whole telepathy about it, and you're able to really gain messages and speak to them and talk to your star guides and things of that nature. Confirmation on the group experiencer experiencing the funny things in the skies. For some of you, you're in the Appalachians and you're seeing a lot of UFO sightings. Let's go ahead and tap in with the Mystic Martian deck. Sheesh. What messages do the star families have for these ancient divine beings? What do they need to know about their experience at this time? Sheesh. First card out, the Galactic Federation. Yeah, for some of you, they're definitely involved because some of the things you experienced was not agreed upon. These were things that involved things that were outside of your soul contractee. So this whole tampering with your biologics and things like that, they did not agree to you being, part of this whole abducted thing. That was not supposed to be in the cards for you, and they are highly pissed. And that's why I said what I said earlier on, that some of you are becoming aware, and so the Zeta Reticuli are starting to back off because you're starting to remember who you are and why you're here. With this Andromeda card that had popped out, and then the Remember card, right? So a lot of you have the protection and the actual guidance of the Galactic Federation at this time. They're like heavily watching over you, guiding you, supporting you, making sure that you're safe. Tell us more about this experience for these ancient divine beings. What else do they need to know about their experience? Sheesh. I'm hearing a knock. You better on wood, baby. Goodness, back to back with these elements. Anunnaki at the bottom, the original ones who've been playing with our biologics, right? The creators, right? So yeah, a lot of you are Anunnaki star seeds. Confirmation on that Syrian energy. For some of you, you've even been in contact with the mantis beings, and you've even been in contact with the tall whites. Others of you are Lyrans, and you come from Vega. Yeah, look at this. So we have the Merkaba here, movement, long distance, travel, and excitement. With that multi-dimensional card popping out, this is that energy of you having instances where it felt like you time traveled, where it felt like you closed out a timeline and shifted into something new, or even like you landed smack dab into a new dimension and certain things were a bit different. Others of you, you're going to be traveling soon. You may even be moving somewhere that's closer to water. Some of these beings are definitely trying to keep you into some type of conscious trap with the flower of life here. There's a lot of talk about going and researching about the correct flower, the lotus flower of life. These beings are trying to feed you false information about working with this sacred geometrical symbol to keep you trapped into whatever game they're playing, right? But you're starting to remember. You're starting to remember, and you're starting to wake up to who you are, and you're starting to see the 3D play for what it is. This card also speaks about inspiration, awe, like just being in awe and just dreaming and living your dream life. And we had dream pop out. Any last message? So your dreams are very important. You could even be receiving a lot of symbolic messages through your dreams at this time. Yeah, confirmation on the Zeta Reticuli, trying to keep you trapped with short grays popping out here. And not all of them are bad, so I don't want to, there's a few bad apples. Don't let it spoil the bunch. Not all of them are bad, though. But it is what it is, right? Look at that. Confirmation with third eye at the bottom. So, yeah, you're definitely a telepathic being. You're able to receive messages. Some of you feel blocked, but that's just an illusion. You're not. So let's go ahead and tap in and see what type of psychic abilities you have when it comes to being an experiencer, a contactee, an abductee, right? Tell us more. What do these ancient divine beings need to know about their psychic abilities when it comes to their star? Whoa. Want to know everything, yeah? They're like, they need to know it all. They need to know everything. I want to make sure I picked them all up. Let's go ahead with Ooh, turn that one back over. Okay, yeah. Nurturing thyself and let's get grounded is important, especially for those of you that feel blocked. This is definitely important for you because you do have gifts. They are there. They're just blocked right now. Some of you are receiving evidence of spirit. So you're also able to tap into your abilities and you're receiving evidence of this. Tell us more. What else do these ancient divine beings need to know about their psychic gifts at this time? Like I said, dang, and I heard keep it. Look at that with flower power. Go ahead and tap into the lotus flower of life and research that. Yeah, so we have a lot of flower energy out here with the rose meditation. Again, this is something that some of you might want to tap in with and start working on doing this form of meditation here. But confirmation, like I said, you are receiving messages from spirit. You are very much psychic with master of mediumship here. A lot of you have the ability of mind focus. You know how to remain sharp. You know how to hone your gifts and use different clairs. So you are a master of mediumship. You have the ability of all the clairs. They want you to have moments of gratitude, because even though some of this was just very much triggering for some of you, it's this whole energy of, you know, soul contract you signed up for. So be grateful that you're awake, you're awakening, and you're becoming more aware of what's going on with you and around you, because you're definitely loved, guided, and protected at this time. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and send back all of your power and energy fully and completely. And I fully and completely call back my power and energy. And I close out this reading. I love you, ancient ones.